Welcome to Muslim Apologetics Australia. I find it really funny that people like Ayaan Hersi, she's like the poster girl for secular atheism, trying to debate religion and Islam. Yet I've been searching and searching and searching online, and all I hear is Ayaan Hersi versus a Muslim apologist, but I don't see a Muslim apologist in an experienced debate format. There's actually no Muslim apologist that she's actually debating. So where is Ayaan Hersi's debates with real Muslim intellectual apologists who have scholarly credentials on Islam? Why don't we find a single one out there? And it shows the desperate attempts. You see video after video after video being uploaded, yet you don't see Ayaan Hersi with these imaginary Muslim apologists. Have a look. This is a video. It says Ayaan Hersi Ali versus Muslim apologist. So let's go and see who the Muslim apologist is that she's debating.
Debate on this topic that is politicized. As
it's a 5 minute and 16-minute contrast, yet we don't even see who's the experienced Muslim apologist she's debating. Have a look.
it is today. Sharia is a process, dynamic process. Sharia is not a text. We have one text.
Okay, and
Edition of.
okay, let her continue.
But you're not necessarily facing misogyny.
Okay, so there's a panel. How is this even a debate? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the panel. It's not a one-on-one debate, 45 minutes each time. You present your case that Islam is a barbaric religion. Let's see a Muslim apologist refute your claims. You don't see that. Look, they're just panels. They'll probably all get 5 minutes each speaking. That's formatted real debate. That's not a professional debate at all. That is limited dialogue, interaction between the two. And there is no real experienced Muslim apologist against her. And it's interesting because she's the one that says we need to have debates with Muslims, and we don't see any Muslim intellectuals in the West where she's engaging in debates with.
Just because you're.
So let's have a look at another one. Here is another video by the Australian neocon. It's called Ayaan Hersi Ali versus Islamic apologist. Now, where is this Islamic apologist?
And I ask myself, who am I?
She's just basically preaching by herself. I don't see a moderator. I don't see an apologist next to her. Have a look. We'll forward through the video. No Muslim apologists. Here we go. And is this the Muslim apologist? Let's have a look.
One person save all people. Please, when you want to say anything about Islam, say whole things from the beginning to all people here. Understand exactly. Don't give like a small part to express yourself about or like your bad situation before about Islam.
To your statement, your quotation about,
Okay, so this isn't a debate. It's actually a question raised by the audience. So there's no one on stage debating Ayaan Hersi. So where is the debate format? 1 hour to the Muslim to speak his mind and refuting Ayaan Hersi's allegations, and Ayaan Hersi getting 1 hour to present her case. Again, these fake videos circulating, Ayaan Hersi Ali versus Islamic apologists, but there are no Islamic apologists and a debate format. Simply a man asks a question from the audience and they write Ayaan Hersi versus Islamic apologist. I mean, how desperate is this? Here's another one posted by the Irshad Manji. It says Irshad debates Ayaan Hersi Ali on CNN. Well, CNN is not a debate platform. It's not a professional debate. 1 hour on each side. Ayaan Ali Hersi presents her case and the Muslim defends the case. So they're not even Muslim apologists, firstly, to begin with. And even if she's not experienced. And it's on for God's sake, it's on CNN. So what is it? Just a couple of minutes exchange between each other. You call that a debate? How is that even a debate? Have a listen.
Forsake Allah and find a God like Jesus Christ. You know, I'm not a Christian, but Christ, as he has evolved in the concept of the people who believe in him, has become this cuddly, who's all about love and paternity.
There you go. How is this even a debate? It's like a discussion between Irshad, which is on the left, and Ayaan on the right, and it's just a couple of minutes. I mean, who's seen an 11-minute debate? I mean, seriously. Is that a professional debate? That's not a debate. That's just an exchange. Where is her professional debate with a Muslim apologist? I mean, I've seen professional debates between, say, Richard Dawkins and John Lennox. You know, they've had published mainstream debates, big ones. I mean, we've seen even Hamza Sortzis versus Lawrence Krauss, a Muslim versus an atheist, and the debate went on for at least 2 hours on each side. Why is Ayaan Ali Hersi running to the BBC, CNN to have these 2-3 minute debates on each side? I mean, is that even a professional debate? I mean, this is ridiculous, and they call it a debate. Here you go. This is another one. Tariq Ramadan versus Ayaan Ali Hersi. And again, it's not even a real complete debate format where each individual is given at least an hour to speak their mind. And you'll see...
Joining me again, our guest, Danish law...
Here you go. CNN, another one. It's just like a live telecast TV interview from one end to another. Have a look.
Maker Nasser Khader, Islamic scholar Tariq Ramadan, and the former Dutch MP Ayaan Hersi Ali. Now, you were busy nodding your head frantically, saying that you got all heated up. I mean, Tariq Ramadan is saying that Islam is part of Europe now. It is a European religion. Get used to it. Some people will want to wear their religious symbols, just like nuns wear habits. What's wrong with that?
Islam is not a European religion. There are Muslims in Europe, and they bring Islam to Europe. Islam is a set of beliefs, it's a set of values, and what we are seeing in Europe is that there is conflict between the values of Europe and the values of Islam. And those Muslims who choose to adapt to the values of Europe will become Europeans, and they will be able to believe and to practice the religious dimension of their religion.
I guess my question is...
But they will not be able, and I think they're going to run into problems if they try to bring political Islam into Europe, and that's what we're seeing. We are having a discussion...
About political Islam.
About the political dimension.
So look, who is Ayaan Ali Hersi debating? Is she debating the moderator, or is she debating Tariq Ramadan? So notice it's not a one-on-one debate. She's always put in a situation where she's either protected by the moderator, or the moderator is getting to answer her questions and not the Muslim speaker. Yes, the Muslim speaker will speak, but it's not a one-on-one debate where they can stay on topic and, chew down the arguments. And she's always put in this position where she gets called up to the media, but it's not a one-on-one debate. It's amazing. I mean, you could go from video after video after video, and it's all the same.
American religion, and now we have to rely on facts and figures. We have millions of European Muslims who are abiding by the law, speaking the language of the country, and they are now loyal to their country, and they are doing this as an act of faith. It's not for Ayaan Hersi Ali, even though she was a Muslim. It doesn't mean that because you were a Muslim, you are open-minded.
Mr. Ramadan. Mr. Ramadan
and some others.
Mr. Ramadan, we are having
Muslims today.
Mr. Ramadan.
by law, and I am a European.
We are having
I am a
Muslims.
European.
I'm sorry. We're having Muslims who are stuffing explosives into their underwear and who are taking flights to kill innocent people.
But that's got
And
nothing to do
they're
with the
doing
veil,
that.
Hershey.
It doesn't have anything to do
Who
with
is
the
speaking
veil.
about killing
but
innocent?
it has to do
Who is
with
speaking about killing
reading the
innocent
Quran.
people?
You see, it's more of a between four people. It's not a chew down, let's go, you present your arguments and I will spend another 45 minutes refuting your presentation. So there is no real debate here. It's just a kerfuffle between four individuals, and this is how she goes up. She doesn't go on to a one-on-one debate. It's always the moderator interfering, and then the topic changes. So it's really ridiculous how this girl is the poster girl, champion girl for debate, yet she hasn't had a professional debate with a Muslim scholar or a professional Muslim apologist. I mean, this is absolutely laughable. Now have a look. Now the moderator is asking questions.
On the few people who maybe...
Look, now the moderator is asking questions, and pay attention, and you see someone else is actually addressing the questions and the answers. Have a look. It's not even a one-on-one debate. Have a look.
want to wear the niqab or the veil or whatever it is. Nasser.
You know, the discussion about niqab and burqa is just a little part of the discussion of political Islam. As I started saying that the majority of the Muslims in Western Europe and in Denmark are well integrated and loyal citizens.
So there you have it. See, another person is speaking. So how is this a one-on-one debate? And they title it Tariq Ramadan versus Ayaan. False titles they're putting. I mean, it's just absolutely... I actually got excited. I thought, great, this time we're going to have a real professional debate. And I came across Ayaan Hersi Ali versus E.D. Hussein, The West and the Future of Islam, 2007. I thought, great, it's going to be a good debate. Well, it started off with E.D. Hussein, who's actually not even a professional apologist or an experienced apologist. He's just, he works at the media, and he's a reporter and so forth like that. So she actually debates him, and I'm thinking, okay, well, Ayaan Hersi is going to present all her cases on radical Islam, and he's going to refute all the alleged hateful verses of the Quran. But you know what? The discussion is about the West and the future of Islam. So he gives his presentation of how he believes that Islam can be moderate and so forth, and she speaks about Sharia and some of the other aspects, and they basically agree with one another on a lot of things. So it's not really a standout debate. I mean, on the real central issues, let's debate whether Islam is radical. Let's debate the verses of the Quran, and they don't even do that in the debate. So it's pretty ludicrous that they set up these staged debates with reporters and not intellectual Muslim apologists that can dive down into all of these issues of Sharia law and so forth. So they don't do that. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it says it goes for 1 hour and 34 minutes, but he speaks for 20 minutes, Ayaan speaks for 20 minutes, and then they just have a question and answer session. So how is that even a debate? It's really interesting. You go to the 35-minute mark and you think, wow, there's going to be a counter rebuttal on each side after they presented their case for 20 minutes, right? And it doesn't even go into a counter rebuttal or a response. It goes into, let's open the questions to the floors and let's now take questions from the floors. So it's no longer a counter rebuttal professional formatted debate between each other to see who actually wins. There's no counter rebuttal. He presents the case, she presents the case for 20 minutes, and then it just gets open to the floor. So it gets open for criticism. Whoever can now raise questions from the floor. How is that even a debate? A debate is 1 hour or whatever, half an hour. You get to talk, the other person gets to talk, and then you have a counter response and rebuttal addressing the other person's, like a, crossfire section where they can keep, debating one another and proving each point is wrong. But they don't even do that. So again, I don't see any professional debate Ayaan Ali Hersi has been in with a professional formatted debate, crossfire on each side. It's just absolutely absurd. Now have a look, there's another one. It's like Ayaan Ali Hersi is too scared to debate in a real formatted debate. I mean, I came across another one. It says, debate Ayaan Ali Hersi, is Islam a religion of peace? I pretty much thought that's it. This is the one. I must come across one. Definitely, this must be the debate. It's a great topic. Is Islam a religion of peace? And I looked at it. It's about 1 hour and 46 minutes. And Lord and behold, guess what we see? It's actually a panel discussion, not really even a debate format. Have a look.
Right. What do you think of that?
A particularly good idea. However,
the interesting thing is, she's actually debating people like Majid Nawaz, but Majid Nawaz is a liberalist sellout. He left Sharia law. He doesn't even believe in it anymore. And he's going up against Ayaan Ali Hersi. Like, what kind of a stupid debate is this? And you have two panelists, you have two debaters on one side and another two debaters on the other side. As you can see, Majid Nawaz has another female staff next to her, and they're all debating in a panel. It's like 4 people. I mean, where is this professional format? 1-on-1, 45 minutes on each side, a crossfire after the debate. Where is this professional full debate? It's like one speaker talks, the second speaker talks, the third speaker talks, the fourth speaker talks. I mean, that's not a professional debate format. She's scared. I've only come to the conclusion that she's scared, and all these Islamophobes and all these people who are celebrating Ayaan Ali Hersi like she's this great woman, atheist, liberator, secular think tank, mastermind. She can debunk Islam and beat Islam and destroy Islam, yet she's not even engaging in professional debate. It's more like a panel discussion. I mean, this is what you call a professional debate. Right, look at that. Lawrence Krauss versus Hamza Tortis, Islam versus atheism debate. It's about 2 hours and 11 minutes long. You know, each speaker gets approximately 1 hour to speak, and then they have a crossfire section in this whole debate, right? So that's a professional debate format, 1-on-1. I mean, you know, it's not, I mean, there you go. You have the moderator in the middle. You have Lawrence Krauss on the right. You have Hamza Tortis on the left, and they go at each other. And the whole debate is about them two, right? To deconstruct each other's arguments. That's a professional debate, right? None of this show go, oh, we're going to have a group discussion on a panel. I mean, ridiculous. This is the ridiculousness of Ayaan Ali Hersi, and she's apparently the poster child for debating Muslims. There you have it, folks. And here is another one. I mean, look at this. Ayaan Hersi Ali, Majid Nawaz, Faisal Abdul Raham, Islam, Religion and Violence. Again, another panel discussion. Each speaker gets to speak maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and they're just interacting with one another. This is not a professional debate. This is really a disgrace. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And as you can see it here, it says 1 hour and 57 minutes. And you have who on the panel? Majid Nawaz, who doesn't believe in Sharia law. He literally disowns Islam himself, right? He's got a complete washdown version, something that is almost anti-Islam, right? And these are the people she's apparently debating, right? In a 1 hour 57 minute panel discussion. It's not even a real debate where they counter one another's arguments and they have a crossfire section. It's just there's actually 4 or 5 people on the actual panel. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, look, there's another guy on stage. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, it just gets worse as you go through it. So there you have it, folks.
The rise of the...
Here you go. So there's the guy speaking.
People here may not remember, except people of my age, that the Mujahideen...
Don't know who he is. I mean, is he a professional Muslim apologist? Who knows what he is? So you just go through it. You can go through it, and basically it's just nonsense. It's just a panel debate. What can I say? The only thing Ayaan Hersi can do is preach for 56 minutes. Ayaan Hersi on Islam. She better does that instead of debating Muslim apologists in real debate formats. You know, she can only be a preacher. That's all she can do. She can't face Muslim apologists one-on-one professionally in a intellectual discussion, debate, one-on-one. She can't do that, folks. She can't do it. In fact, prove me wrong. So Ayaan Hersi, you better stick to debating yourself and preaching to yourself. You're actually a nobody, honestly. You're trumped up by the secularists and the liberalists as something great, the biggest debater, the best debater, the one that could tackle Islam, yet all I see is panel discussions and these phony apparent debates that you're having. Yes, she's got 5-minute segment debates on CNN and Fox News, and apparently she's become this poster child to debate Muslims. Amazing.